Hey, what's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Shouts out to you, Cole. What's up, Cole Dame? Dame Dollar in the building. What's going on, fam? All right. All right. Once again, what's up? What's up? What's up, everybody? Welcome, welcome to a very exciting episode. Oh, smoke. Wait, hold on. Yeah. So we're live. Right now, I'm here with my nephew. We in the building. Huh? Tell him, huh?
We in the building.
You know what it is.
I just got here like an hour ago.
Facts. He just flew in. He just flew in, and boy, are his arms tired. That's a corny joke, right? You ever heard that? No, you never heard that joke? See, that's old school. Wait, did I do it? Let's see here. We gotta go for
Let's see if we can
play
get the W.
preseason. See, okay, I bet. There we go.
I put 60 in.
There we go. That's like a full game experience. Like that's.
You ready?
Yeah.
All matter. No rookie.
What? What? Hold on, let me make sure.
It should be all matter, right?
Yeah, hold on. I'm gonna check right now.
View your team's save snapshots, or quickly review the league's top performers and the current week's schedule.
All matter. Let's go.
All matter.
Have you ever
Competitive.
been banned? Have you ever been banned?
No.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
There we go. Here we go.
You ready?
I was gonna go with we ain't gonna break out the uniforms yet because we're not even gonna really play with too much with our starters because it's preseason. But once we start the season, then we're gonna start.
Pop out the uniform.
Facts. That
What's
right
our
there,
first
Shane.
game?
That right there, Shane.
Let's get that undefeated mark again.
Tonight.
Okay.
Oh, you need all the cuts.
EA Sports.
Go, yeah.
It's week 1 of the NFL preseason on EA Sports.
They think they finna be eating. I need to rush you. Tell me when it's done.
Dollar.
You saw him eat. You saw the Panthers eat.
We're gonna stop him out, fool. We're gonna stop him out, B. Welcome again. Welcome to a very excited episode of Sports Rap Live. Again, we're in the building. Right now, we in Castle Day Dig It. I mean,
on the banks of the St.
we out
James
here with
River,
Nephew.
there's a good look inside Everbank
Starting a little
Stadium here
epic
in
little
downtown Jacksonville.
co-op franchise. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, we're playing with the Kansas City Chiefs, of course. Patrick Mahomes. Definitely one of the GOATs. You can call him a new GOAT.
Along with Charles
He a new
Davis,
GOAT.
I'm Brandon Gaudin, and we finally made it, partner, through the winter, through the spring, now into the summer, and football finally back.
And during that time,
Hold on.
we all cherish our vacation time, but admit it, you're the same as me. When you were working out, when you were doing things, you thought about football, didn't you? And you couldn't wait to be back up here again.
Goofy ball. We do that, babe.
They do. Ready?
Yep.
Here's the kicker, Harrison Butker, ready to get this one started. And off we go.
That looks like me.
Jacksonville.
Oh, he's the one who gets real people.
From the end zone.
We can once we start getting into the flow thing. Once we start, you know what I'm saying? How you say, get into a rhythm. Let's see.
Blitz.
Bad. We're gonna go with linebacker blitz.
Yeah.
A run here with Dearness Johnson.
Yep.
And nothing much materializing there.
Solid
On the
2 yards.
first down
I
run.
want
He'll
them
get
to
a couple,
throw.
and that's it.
Come on,
Got
man.
it here at the 29 on
Well,
2nd and 8. Again, it's Johnson.
He ain't going nowhere.
He is
Back it
going
up.
to be stopped
Yeah, he lost
cold
one.
behind the line of scrimmage. A yard
He
in the
lost
wrong
one.
direction.
How
Makes
many
third down
One
tougher.
more.
3rd down and 9.
Sack him one
Yeah,
more
3 and
time.
out. 3 and out.
That's a heck of an
3 and out.
athletic move for a big man right in
3
the
and
middle
out.
of
Get
the
out of
line.
it.
When you
How about the
when you
play he
see
makes
me,
there?
Ready for this?
Nowhere to run, and he finishes that
Nowhere
one
to
out for a
run.
loss.
blitz, zone, man.
We're gonna play man. We're gonna play, yeah, we're gonna play
Already
man
here on
coverage.
their opening drive. This
He
is
got
3rd
to
and
get
9.
Gotta get this stop right here. 3 and out.
Looking to throw.
Got
Lawrence.
him. Get his ass. Damn, he supposed to fumble that thing, boy.
40, they'll mark him down
And he's
to
smiling at
39.
him. No.
Great vision there by Lawrence
Damn.
as he
That
scrambles
was,
for
ooh,
a
boy, they
first
got lucky
down.
on that.
He lucky. He knew that he was positioned.
Damn, I can't believe it wasn't nobody there.
There beyond the first down marker.
Like, he ain't fumble that.
Drive will continue with that extra jolt from his legs.
Oh, that was a good one. Wow. You got 9 yards on that.
Being brought down, 2nd and right of the yard.
You can't let him punch that. They can get yards
That
for
sort of
him. They
opens
got
the
touchdown.
playbook now, 2nd and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
Yeah, they got the first.
Pushing through the contact. And he'll be
They
brought
not
down
throwing.
at the
All they do is
48-yard
run the
line.
ball.
4 yards.
Yeah, if it
First down.
if it's working, you feel me? If that's what works, you feel me? Whatever get the job done, bro. You gotta.
We just get on our
Sit
back.
back
gotta
here.
run.
Get the first down. They love being physical.
Let's go.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
It's a tough one right there. He ran right into the teeth of the
Man.
blitz as the linebacker was freed up in order to stuff that one for a loss. I think quarterbacks got to see that. Got to find a way to audible into something a little more
Overload
advantageous.
blitz.
They need to
So
see
after the
us.
loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11.
You got that play sitting there.
Now a handoff to Bigsby.
He ain't going nowhere.
That play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49.
That's what we
Loss
do.
of 1, now a loss of 2, and they're staring at a 3rd and 13.
We knew both of these safeties were good and run
This
support.
is
but
third
how
down?
about the play we just saw there? How
Yeah,
about that
it's definitely third
closing
down.
speed?
We got
3rd and 13. 3rd and 13. They in the hole 3.
So first
They in the
and
hole
2nd
3.
down went
Whoa,
the
we
wrong
got to get it.
direction. They'll try to do better here on 3rd and 13.
Playing zone. I usually don't like to play zone, but
A short throw to Ingram.
let's go.
He's able to take it
Put that
across
thing.
midfield before going out of bounds.
You got to.
On 4th down,
Letting him
it is
do it to
Luka
you.
Cook to punt. Back
Alright,
deep
you
for
can run that ball.
KC, Xavier
Huh?
Worthy.
run it. If they let you.
This punt sails over the sideline, and the
Look
spot
at you.
looks to be right at
You
the
run the
25-yard
ball.
line.
Nah, all you gotta do is just tap the O button. What? Anytime they kick it, if you tap the O button, you become the person that's about to receive the football. Here we go. We're going with the first. We're gonna go with the running play.
Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and
Get on
10
Pacheco.
at their 25-yard line.
There you go. You see where you're going, right? You got this.
Ready? Hey.
Here's Pacheco to begin the
Ooh.
drive. And
It's all
this
right.
one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. But whatever they were trying to
Okay.
call, Chad
Okay.
Wilma had it read from the start, getting behind the line of scrimmage and dropping it.
They have three tight ends in that formation. That's almost a
Keep it.
universal sign that they're planning
Get on Kelsey
But how
and
about
run
the
that route.
defense there?
I am on Kelsey.
No, you're not.
Yes,
And
I
caught
am.
the
You on
stiff
Gray.
behind the line of scrimmage and threw him for a loss.
You want to get on that X. There you go, right there. Now you're on Kelsey.
Ready?
See that route, right?
Yeah.
All right. Square the catch. Damn. My bad. My bad. That's all right. You got this. I wasn't paying attention to the clock.
And they accepting it.
That flag accepted and it backs the offense
I
up a
would.
little bit.
There we go.
Play action. Now it's Mahomes.
I tried.
Get to him as down he goes. Brought to the ground by the linebacker, Foye Oluokun. We were wondering what they would do defensively to disrupt Patrick Mahomes. Sacking him on the first drive, that's a really good way to set a tone.
The last thing you want to do is let him get established in the pocket where he can set his feet and throw wherever he wants to. Even though he doesn't want on the run.
You're going for it. Fuck that.
Definitely want to get him off the spot.
Oh, they got us in 2 minutes.
Big pickup, 18 yards, but they still stop him well short
7
of the
yards.
marker.
That's the first time he's called his own number, but he's got to be overjoyed with the results. He wasn't just going to settle for a modest gain. To me,
Do a Hail Mary. Hail Mary. Hail Mary.
big message
Hail
to
Mary.
defense.
Yeah. Great idea. I got you.
Hail Mary.
I got you.
Right here in the straight up. You pick the straight right? I'm right there. Ready? Ready?
Side of the field on 4th down. They'll go for it.
Go.
I tried. You see, they came in just.
It's a sack and a turnover on downs.
Sack and turnover on down.
Interesting call there to go for
Not
it.
if it's like that.
Well, came in with that defense.
You got to pick this out and touchdown.
Oh.
Off to Thomas on the left side.
Yeah.
And that's good for a pickup of
touchdown.
10 yards. And they'll be left with a second and about a
TD.
foot. No score after one on EA Sports. Options galore here. Second and a few inches. Johnson running right. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down.
Hit him one more time.
Officially, it's no gain on the play, and they'll remain a few inches shy of a first.
Come on.
The running
Don't let him
lanes
hit the
definitely
first.
have been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His
Let's
offensive
go,
line
defense.
hasn't
Come on.
given him much space.
Go DP.
The loss results.
They're running it. It's a fake ball. They're running.
They'll try
Boom,
to
go.
run it. Here's Johnson.
Okay.
And he picks up the first as he's able to take it down to the 7-yard line.
Everybody worry about the lineman supposed to handle the line. Not everybody go to the lineman and try.
Football there. 3rd and 2.
They running the ball. They running the ball.
Hunting down anymore. A lot of
Just
times
out there by there watching. They can tune in.
to the roots and powered forward.
Oh, good shit.
And he stopped immediately there.
Good shit, nephew.
That's a nice job there defensively, being able to diagnose
Good job.
that little
Defense.
touch pass. They saw it coming,
We need,
converged on
let's
it.
play, man.
Nothing on first down, so the ball remains at the 8-yard line. 2nd and goal. Throwing Jones.
Oh!
They're gonna do a field goal.
They going for a field goal. But damn, what? I put man coverage. What the hell was?
But it was no man covered. The team's not listening.
Extra point right down the middle, and it's now a
Somebody left him open.
The drive summary that time, 5.
All right, right. This is you, nephew.
Results in a touchdown for Jacksonville.
It's you.
Tap the over. There you go. That's you.
I fought for some more yards.
Good one.
I almost had 18 yards. I fought for that 29 yards.
Kansas City taking the field for their second drive.
Oh.
Charles, we know that this offense
Alright,
is
we're gonna go with run
aggressive.
play. Hold on.
They went for it on 4th down, didn't get it.
They're gonna recognize because we ran and played
I
last
feel like they really need to respond here.
They certainly do. but
Straight away.
sometimes when you take
Hey.
that risk, you
Straight
understand
away.
if you fail, a little more onus goes back on your ball club to try and pick themselves back up.
Oh, I'm gonna break his ankle. Somebody left. He only got 20 now.
They'll have 2
Somebody not
remaining
watching.
as we step aside here in this second quarter.
I got you.
Ready?
Yeah. Let's do this.
Ready? Hey.
First throw
Oh,
now,
oh.
backup wins.
Are you ready?
That defense is.
What is?
Jaguar sack. That one will They'll set him back nearly 10 yards here on first down on the sack. These sacks now, they're starting to pile up, Charles, and that front seven defensively, they've had their way with this offensive line.
You
I think
need
at this stage,
we
we have to start thinking about different play calls. We've got to start helping this quarterback out because the entire game he's been under siege. I don't care what the down and distance, they've got to get the ball in his hands a lot quicker.
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. He knocks the ball away and it falls incomplete.
Every offense tells you they want to come out and start fast. That's not unusual at all. But this group, they've yet to get much rolling through their first two drives. It looks like they have to give up the football again after this one.
There you go.
That'll go as a punt of 34 yards that time.
34, damn.
Go on offense, first down and 10. Jacksonville back on offense and ready to take over. Things progressing to plan so far. Their defense has been solid, and they've got themselves a 7-0 lead after the touchdown the last time they had the ball.
This is no time to even think about, hey, are we going to milk the clock? Hey, are we just going to do ball control? This is the NFL. 7-0 lead.
Oh!
He broke my ankle.
Push the envelope on offense.
I want to see his legs. He jumped.
13 yards, picking up the first.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
Almost a pickup.
Good shit, good deal.
That certainly appeared to be a play.
We're going the same play, that nickel play.
Second and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job.
Run that ball. Run that ball.
Enforcing the incompletion.
9 yards, and that leaves
Oh, wait. It didn't count as a first down.
Third and less than a yard. So
And then,
from second and long, now we go to third and
it
very
is
manageable.
Yeah, they love that phrase, don't they? Because
oh,
as an offensive
you got to talk
coordinator,
right
you
away.
can keep people a little bit off balance and guessing. Because you don't have
Come on,
to
come
throw
on.
it. You can come back with a strong game if you want to.
Hey, he ran me over, B.
Really opens things up for you.
He ran me over, kid.
Brought down with a first down.
This motherfucker ran me over, dog.
Chiefs 14. His first catch, and it's a pretty big one. They get the conversion on third down.
Another nice play there. They've gotten down into the red zone in no time at all. That's what this offense can do when they get on a roll.
The coach
And now they're
says-
set up with a first and 10.
Yeah, no, they are, because it's preseason, so.
Now Jones.
No.
That is
Yo, we're getting
caught.
set.
Touchdown, Jacksonville.
It's all right. We can still catch up, you know.
DeGuara.
All we just need is.
They punted it.
Touchdown. And the
Nah, it's field goal
Jaguars
kick.
go up by 2 touchdowns.
I'm here, Pibble.
Extra
Alright,
points
14
split
zip.
the right.
So, we need 2 field goals, 2 touchdowns.
Touchdowns, yep.
5 plays there on the
We can do this. And 2 stops. I mean, we got to stop it. We stopped them before.
after the touchdown.
We stopped them before.
Now to kick this one
So
away.
it's not like we can't. That's you.
Come
Get
on.
it.
Check. Oh, my God.
And up to about the 26-yard line, just
I'm
across the
back.
25.
What's it?
Let me be QB.
Now the Chiefs offense, they get ready to head on the
You.
field. Still in the first half,
There
but
we
this
go.
offense has struggled. Haven't really been able to get anything going, not only in the points category, but in the yards category. Let's see if they can do better here on this drive.
Yeah. Yeah. Go to him. Go
Bro,
to the running back instead. There you go. And run straight out there. All right, ready? Go.
like, bro, it was the team. It was the
That's
team.
right. Good shit.
It was the
That was a
team.
9-yard run.
It was
Yeah,
the
yo,
team.
next time tap X so you can like stiff on. Hold this while you running too. Always. These like I don't know. Don't press the guy. I don't know what to do.
Like, that's hard.
That's some kind of special switch. This is
Don't
some
you
kind of
imagine
controller.
that give
I
us
told you
50
this.
points?
This controller, yeah. Oh, we go.
X. X, right? X.
I can't throw it no more.
Oh, yeah, you ran out of pocket. I mean, you.
I passed the line of scrimmage.
Wentz can pull it down when he needs to, and the 6'5" quarterback picks up the first down.
We got 1 minute.
He's not going to take the snap here. Instead, he turns and calls a timeout. As they'll stop him with just over a minute to go before halftime.
All right.
Back to
You
back
running it?
good plays. Have him on the
Nah.
move on first
I'm
down.
gonna go. I'm gonna run a play real quick.
Here's Wentz to throw.
Come on,
Rolling to
got
his
him.
left.
Got him.
First down.
And he's brought down. 11 more yards that go around, a first down as well. Straight ahead, Steele. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4. Now Wentz signaling frantically, let's get to the line. 2nd and 4.
Circle.
Ah, come on.
That was me.
17 seconds now.
Was that me?
Nah, that was me. He dropped it. He got hit. I mean, he couldn't take that contact.
We supposed to hold that ball.
But it did stop the clock. It did stop the clock, which means we could run. We could run one more play, which is pretty awesome.
I think you're right about that, Brandon. Plenty of talent.
That was actually kind of good because it stopped the clock. So.
Early, and some which will be called upon
Let's
down
see.
the road. The GM makes the final call after all the input from the scouts and the coaches. Now it's up to the coaches.
Where's number 4 at?
The guys that the
The
GM
Kansas City Chiefs.
From the gun on 3rd down.
Square. Circle. Circle.
He lets this one
Put it.
fly toward the
Ah, what? Give me that pass interference. That was a pass interference.
Now give them credit. They took their
3
shot,
yards.
but it's going to bring up 4th down.
Where's number 7 at? On our team. I mean number 4.
Ah! I had the distance and I didn't.
Wide to the right,
Damn.
and this will remain a 2-touchdown game.
I had the distance, but I didn't.
say that it's fair to say nothing has gone
Number
right
4, who's
in
number
this
4?
first half for them.
She
Even
should
here,
be.
you've got a chance to at least get
You said
on the
Rashi, right?
board,
Oh,
but that goes by the
he's there.
wayside. And now this coaching
He's there, but right now we on.
He's cold.
This
He's
team
good.
up at halftime to get them going.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And maybe a chance for a quick completion and then a long field goal try. We'll see. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout.
They got ball first, so we get ball in the second half.
And you see the clock almost empty, so this is likely the last play
What happened?
in the 2nd quarter. They go to
So
Johnson
we get ball in the
again.
second half.
And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. So we have reached halftime in our first preseason matchup of the year. Boy, rough crowd. No football for 6 months already. We're skipping halftime. All right, let's get right back to the action. We're set for quarter 3. Probably not likely to see many starters in the second half as we get back at it underway in this preseason opener.
It's down.
Hardman gonna bring
Oh
it
shit! No, that's in your home. I got no.
Oh.
If you would have done it, they would have put us at the 25. They would have put us at the 25-yard line.
In this
Good.
position, trying
Yeah.
to get back
Ain't
into
no
the
way you
game.
would have.
Teams are looking for a spark
That's
on
all right,
their
though.
special teams. That's
You
not
got
what they
this
got,
one.
though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to
Going
cover.
with
They want to try and put
the
points on the
single
board.
back.
Where's Rashid Rice at?
You know what? I'm gonna pull some shit with Pat. Let's see if Patrick could get us some yards.
Patrick Mahomes?
Yeah.
He should be quarterback.
Flushed out right.
Yeah, but he could run too.
Why he number 11?
Out of that, and it's 2nd down.
Patrick Mahomes is number 11?
About that play, he didn't try to do too
Nah,
much on
remember I
first
told you
down.
it's
He took what
preseason.
the defense gave him.
Yeah.
Put together
So
a
they're
solid game to bring
not gonna
advantage.
keep the starters in the game right now. Right now, this is the second string.
Just a few yards and a new set of downs.
X.
On 2nd down,
Right here,
Wentz.
right. Put it.
Oh
Picked up by
no!
We knew that was going to happen. It's AI.
32-yard line.
And that
Damn
has been
it.
a little bit discouraging.
A
because
little bit more.
Let's see if we get a pick back.
Adjustments and points of emphasis.
That's alright though, man. It's preseason, man. This shit don't count.
Absolutely aggravating if you're a head coach because you spend
We got
all that
defeated
time
by the
going
Jaguars.
through every situation possible, and it still ends in a turnover.
Derek Nottie makes the tackle. They work now on 2nd and 9. Back to throw. Jones.
Pick City. Pick City. Throw it. Throw it.
Come on, he got all the time in the world.
What?
He got all the time in the world in that pocket. Where the defense at?
Inside the 20 before he's brought down. A
Oh
14-yard
my gosh. Somebody could have tackled it.
14-point lead.
Well, again, plenty of time to sit in the pocket and deliver the football. While the offensive linemen, they may be nameless and faceless to a lot of people. They certainly aren't to their teammates or the skill position guys. They appreciate the heck.
Oh,
Pick
let's
City.
go.
Pick City.
There you go.
Pick City.
And the
Let's
Chiefs
go.
get the football here at the
Pick City.
So that
Let's
Charles,
go.
maybe
Let's go.
the play that this defense
We doing,
has been
son?
looking for.
All right, we back in the game. We back in the game, yo. We back in the game.
Pick
We
City.
back in the game.
Can the offense finally do
All right,
something?
let me
Because
run the play. I'm gonna run the play real quick.
and a
See if it
zero
works.
still glowing on the scoreboard.
Try to see if I get us on the
So
board.
after the INT, here's Wentz.
Square, square, square.
Got it.
Able to
Got
find
it.
Gray here.
Got it.
And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. This drive starting off on the right foot, 18 yards.
Good work there. You're going to see on play action, they run an out route with the receiver on the outside and let the tight end work
All
the
right.
seam in the area beyond.
Let you
Great
run
concept, and it leads to a first down.
right there. Make sure you run into that right there. You see that play you were just on? Yeah, you want to run straight into that block. Go ahead, get on Perrine. There you go.
Ready?
Ready?
Set.
Run. X. 2, 3 yards. No? Really? Wow. Wow. No yards.
Whatsoever. 2nd and 10.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
A 2nd and 10 forthcoming here.
Square,
Third quarter
square right
action
here.
from Jacksonville.
Set.
Throwing now is Wentz.
Got it.
And this pass caught by Gray. And he'll be
I got you,
taken
nephew. I got
down
you, nephew.
before he gets
Just trying to run some plays, see if we get in the game. You feel me?
12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another first down.
Stay on him. Stay on square and run that route. Stay on square, yeah.
Ready?
And hold square when you see that ball getting close to you.
Working from the gun, Wentz.
What?
Ooh.
I slapped it out of his head.
That was good.
That was close.
There, and it'll be 2nd down.
Run that route. You see that yellow line? Run that route.
Shotgun now for Wentz.
Oh my God, this dude.
And the Jaguars
That was my bad.
have the short field here.
You ran a great route. I can throw it right inside. I don't get it though, man. I should have lobbed it though. I should have tapped. See, it's different passes. Instead of a bullet, you hold X, right? That's for. But I should have lobbed it. I should have just tapped the X button. It would have threw it over the defender. You know what I'm saying? It would have had you chasing it. So you go out there. You know what I'm saying?
And I would have. Yeah.
You would have bombed him. Yeah.
In any event, as you noted, back-to-back
We-
interceptions thrown.
We can pick it. We can pick
Starting
it.
field position
We did it
for
once.
them
We can
here
do
as
it
they
again.
come up 1st and 10, right at the 50-yard line. They go
Oh,
back
Pick
to
City.
the air
Pick
here
City.
after the
Pick City.
INT on the last
Oh no,
drive.
that ain't a pick City.
Man
Oh.
outside
He
is
broke my
intended
ankles.
to
He
be
broke my ankles. Nobody saw that.
And he'll go down, but
Got
not
him.
before getting this
Did you see me?
inside the
Did you see me fly?
I did too.
30 yards there on
I don't know if you see it. I just hurry up and bounce back. Yeah, hurry and bounce back. What you do? You tap O so you can be the next defender close to the ball carrier.
And got there in a hurry to pick up a new set of downs.
Foul!
There
Foul!
we go.
down
Good
to
stop.
25.
You know, I turned it to the
Just a yard on the
lineman.
first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Oh wait, we is lineman.
Looking to throw.
Yeah, he burned me. He burned me. He burned me, bro. This preseason, man. This shit gonna kind of right now. These practice games right here.
Yeah.
Now when we got to start the actual season, can't be taking no L's like this.
Point after, right down the middle. And it's now 20.
You gotta get in that mojo. You gotta find that mojo, son.
You watch Austin Valley?
Nah, hell yeah.
Hardman gonna bring it out
Ooh.
of the end zone.
That's you.
Ooh.
X.
And able to get this across the 20, but not much further.
But it was
as
a
he's
little
dropped
juke.
at the 23-yard line.
Let's try something to do. IBQ.
And now here comes Kansas City.
I don't think they'll let you.
Die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an
Oh,
impressive
right there, right there,
comeback,
right there, right here.
has to start
He's the
right
only
here
man
with
guarding.
this.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation,
Square.
but they also understand
Square.
they've got to move the ball. And move
Wow,
the
you
ball.
see what you see? You see that, right? And I lobbed it too. I lobbed it.
The game just gave it right to him. The game just gave it right to him. The game just gave it right to him.
That's alright. It's preseason, man. This shit don't count.
If he sees
But yeah, that
robot, so that part of the game, they know every code and
The
everything.
man who stood in this spot before.
If we not making excuses, you saw how the ball went right to him.
Can he step into a throw? And when you can't do that, oftentimes interceptions result.
Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
Got him.
And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. 2 yards the gain there, and now they're
See, at least we get a damn touchdown and get on the board, man. You can't just take no blowout. God damn.
But when we try to pick, they go right.
Devin Duvernay.
And the Jaguars are able to extend
How many practice games you got? Only one? How many practice games?
What do you mean?
Only one, right?
What, preseason?
Yeah.
Nah, you get like 4 preseason games before you actually start the real season, where it actually starts. You know what I'm saying? Like, if we lose, we don't make it to the playoffs.
Wait, why did it? That's stupid.
Because they ran out of time. Now, if we in the 4th quarter,
And they get the ball.
nah, it's our ball.
And certainly this not the performance
4th
that
quarter
they
right
were
here.
hoping for to begin the exhibition season, but still plenty to watch for in this 4th quarter.
Alright, I'm the wrong one.
We got to get the grooves.
Let's see.
I'm gonna run my own route with my own kill. I'm not gonna follow
First
it.
down, Wentz.
Right here. X.
Ah, come on, what a pass interference.
They're not giving nothing to us, so.
That was a nice one.
It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side, and an inability
Right here.
to get the ball from the other.
Why?
For the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off by Tyson Campbell. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Not only is his defense pitching a shutout, now they're contributing points themselves. I mean, they have really put together what's almost been a perfect effort here in this one.
I'll be screwing people. I'll be
They absolutely exceeded expectations in this one, and even better than their play, it's been their effort. Even with the wind in their
On
back
AI?
already, every one of those guys is still out there fighting like it's a tie game.
That's a little shit.
The extra point splits the uprights, and that makes this 35-0.
Let's switch the truck. BBQ, you be wrong. I gotta let him marry. You had married. But if we had Justin Jefferson, he'd be catching everything.
As this one's in the air.
Nobody's getting that.
And they'll opt not to return this, but since the
25
ball did
yards.
hit in the landing zone,
It's better than
this will
what we
come out
thought.
to the 20. And Kansas City's offense now set and ready to go. And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is. You got to get points.
Yeah, no, stay on him. Stay on 42.
But you get
Goodbye to
points, you
steal.
feel a
I
little
got the
better
one?
about yourself as you move
Yeah.
on to the next one.
They'll begin on the ground with
X,
Steele.
X. Ooh, there you go.
And he's going to take this ahead for
We're
around 3 yards.
we gonna straight run the plays.
Second down.
But that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you
No,
can't
we gonna
find
pick it
that
that way.
touchdown, right?
We get that practice in for the next game. You know what I'm saying? We'll be better at the running. You feel me?
Sides had to walk
All
away
right.
from
You
that
see where you
middle.
going, right?
Okay. I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
There you go. Don't forget to hold this. Don't forget to hold that right there.
Just not a whole lot of room.
All right, bet.
there on that
And don't forget to spam
No,
X.
not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Wentz now to throw.
Or one, or
Got it. Ah, he dropped it. He dropped it. He dropped it.
oh,
Force that to the ground. And
wow,
fourth down, not
please,
good
we
enough.
do to you.
We've talked about it, CD, but it bears repeating. They are struggling to throw the football. All the interceptions and more incompletions. It just doesn't look like things are in sync out there.
I would agree with that, and it's
Where?
not a good day
Where?
when you feel like an incomplete pass.
Damn, dude, you can't run. I was trying to run that bitch. He's slow as fuck. I ain't gonna lie. I thought I was gonna be able to run that for a couple yards. Nah. It's preseason, so we gotta play with the secondary. We gotta play with the trash before we get to play with the superstars. You know what I'm saying?
So just so
Like everybody we playing with, they the bench.
even them, even the other team.
Yeah. They just probably got a better secondary than us.
Ahead for about 4. first second down
Oh,
coming up.
They probably got a better bench than us.
I
You feel
don't
me?
recognize none of those people.
Fact, because they all like rookies and shit. Like, you probably won't see them next 2 pictures.
Snap!
Coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the
So we're getting cooked by some rookies, even though we're rookies.
Hey, it is what it is, bro.
And we better blow out. We got the real season. We better blow everything.
The busy night continues for Johnson.
That's gonna be different when we hit that season.
At the
I'm just
5-yard
put
line.
up.
It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to
Flow.
2nd and 4.
They letting their time run out?
Yep, they trying to burn the clock. Oh, you bitch! They trying to milk the clock. That way we won't have no time to not even score. Like, you feel me? Which is smart.
He might be able to remove the helmet, put on the baseball cap, and watch the rest of this one from the sideline. His 5th touchdown pass of the game.
Say that again. Did you say 5th touchdown pass of the game?
Yes, sir.
But that's a heck of a performance, isn't it? Because they've got no answer for him.
They call them snoozers.
Receivers have been open constantly, and he hasn't missed.
Not so many words, but.
I press an X.
And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
You can tap O sometimes. You know what I'm saying? That's a spin move. Like you. But if you want to jiggle, just tap this to the left. Like when they get close, tap that shit and they just You feel me?
On the scoreboard, Charles, and get some type of momentum
Let's go.
to carry.
We got the juice. We got everything we can.
Alright, there you go, right there. You running.
Running.
Yeah. I said we practicing. I mean, we already lost. So we might as well practice our running. That way we get good for the next game. You feel me? Practice makes perfect. Run. There you go. There you go.
And a short pickup to about the 25.
Practice makes perfect. Let's see.
Shaking their heads a bit, looking at each other. I think they thought they'd get a lot more out of that call. Sometimes you do get the
Alright, here we go. This should be a good one.
And other times the defense
Alright, you got to get a couple of yards on this. Ready? Get on 42. And you're running straight up. Shit, they had us with 2 minutes.
Has been a one-sided affair.
Yep. They're going to keep timing
So
it
the
out.
Chiefs in possession of the ball as we welcome you back. They're looking at 2nd down now
you
as
right.
they search for a consolation score.
Ready?
Oh shit, you didn't jump on.
35 before they're able to knock him down.
Let's go.
It'll go as a gain of 10 and a Kansas City first
We
down.
knew we losing.
Ooh, let's go.
That was a good run. Get on still. Get on 42. And run just like that. Run straight ahead. There you go.
On first
There you go. There you go. There you go. There you go. Good 7 yard. 8 yard.
2nd and 2.
See now, if you could do that consistently, we can be running that ball, and eventually we'll work on the pass and the catch. You feel me? But we got to build. We got to work on one thing at a time. We got to get good at one thing at a time. All right, here we go.
Ready?
Here we go.
Set.
Go.
Hut.
Go. X. There you go. First down.
Right around the 47 this time.
Wow.
A gain of 5.
Guys,
Good
no,
enough.
Gotta stop that clock. We got 1 minute.
Now a timeout called for by the offense as they get the stoppage with just over a minute to go in the game.
He gonna score a touchdown. Let me see if I can work one play. All right.
A couple of first
See if I can get us
downs on
some
the drive
some
already,
yardage.
as
Let
they'll
me
go
see.
from the 47 now on first down. Now Wentz
Circle.
being chased out left. And he'll go down inside
And
the
I stopped the
45
clock.
before going out of bounds. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard. Now they'll throw it. Wentz.
Ah, that was my bad.
The game is. No,
That was
I'm not bad. That's a game.
Nah, that was my bad. That was a bad throw. That was a bad throw. I threw it off balance. My QB was off balance. That was an off balance pass right there.
That's a QB.
Cannot get over fast enough.
Yeah, you probably ain't got no good throw on the run. You feel me? You need a good throw on the run for that.
You're supposed to make all
It is what it is. That was bad.
Try and obviously get the ball to your own guys. But being down this big, you also take even more
I always saw this
chances.
smack.
And in this situation, that hasn't paid off for them at all.
The other sideline,
How about you get down here and getting these
5 yards is the tally on
I want to
first
see
down.
that.
Brings
I'm
up
going
second and
boom.
5.
Well, that's exactly what you want on a first
2K
down run. Pick up
NPCs
5
is
yards,
easy.
bring up second and 5. The
That's
defensive
what they
line,
doing.
well, they've got to figure out a way to out
They're
leverage
playing out the
guys
clock.
up
They're
front
playing out
because
the
the
clock.
offensive line is
Yeah.
winning at the point of attack.
Yeah,
He's
again.
going to be stopped here at the line of scrimmage, and time is going to expire
They
in
got
this
the game.
football
Yep.
game.
All right.
Yeah.
So not just a
Good job, Nephew.
win for them today, Charles, but a shutout blowout win.
That
as
boy
well.
suck.
Clearly just
Look
a
at that. 20%
superior effort on
completion.
both
Damn it,
sides.
man.
Oh,
That's
you're trash. That man he should have never made it to the NFL.
not playing like that.
No. I wonder how he was in high school.
He
We
should
should
have at
have.
least maybe 40
I
to
want college football so we
The
can like
players on your
do like.
team earn decks quickly upgrade your team at the end
we
of each
upgrade
game.
real
This
quick.
is the player
Come on.
card. Here are a player's motivations. How well your team...
We need to upgrade this whole team.
For every game we play, we get to upgrade our players.
Come on. Wait, you're the player?
Our players, the whole team. There is no your players. It's us. There's no I in team.
Come on. Bro, this man was a 77, wasn't catching anything. How is that?
Next week. We're going to the next week.
I hope we-
Hey, what's up, Marvel Cuphead? Shouts out to you, buddy. Welcome, welcome, welcome. All right, we're going to play the
I
Detroit
hear call his
Lions.
name every day.
Because he's
Consistent.
awesome. Yes. God bless him. I love you, Marvel Cuphead. Shouts out to you, buddy. Very awesome view. Shouts out to him. Shouts out to you, Marvel Cuphead. All right, now we go. Nah, you know what? We're gonna bring in some color rush, man.
We got to pop out.
Facts.
Today, from Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas.
Oh, it's a home game. I'm really like to show out. It's a home game. They get ball first.
Yep. But we get in the second half at least. Him.
Here's the kicker, Harrison Butker, ready to get this one
25
started.
yard
And we are
away.
underway from Arrowhead.
That's a decent kid.
They better not take a knee.
The goal line, and he'll return it. And he's
20. Not bad. He was stopping at 21.
A drop. Like a 21.
You heard him? Not much.
Out come the Lions for their first drive behind their ninth-year quarterback in year number 4 with Detroit. It's Jared Goff.
It's hardly an exaggeration to say that Goff has revitalized his career these last couple of years, and he is rewarded for it during the offseason, as Detroit has certainly made sure everyone knows he's their quarterback for the future. It's clear that they believe in him,
QB
and
is
he's
who?
done nothing to sway them from that belief.
What if we get picked?
And Goff going to look to throw
Pick.
right away.
Pick.
And that's to Amon-Ra St. Brown.
Ankle.
Oh my God. Oh my God. He a superstar. You see him?
A superstar.
You don't see a star under his name? I mean, he's a superstar.
But we don't have superstars.
We do, but we ain't had no superstar defender. See, look, you see the star under him? I mean, he's a superstar. See the star under him? That receiver right there? He's a superstar.
All superstars.
This is the end result. Big yardage.
We have no superstar.
It really don't look like we got too many superstar defenders. We really don't. I'm not seeing that one single superstar on the field.
They just giving us trash players. They give them superstars.
Now, I wouldn't say we got trash players, but yeah, we don't got, oh my God.
Oh my God. We just let him go.
Great blocking downfield as he's got this almost to the 35-yard line. It's a gain of 14 and a first down for Detroit.
He the only one. You see, he got an X on it. He got X. No, the guy went, oof.
He gets his head wide to
Ah, yeah. Thank you, Marvel Cuphead. God bless you, brother. I appreciate it. God bless you.
Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a first down.
Who's your most person get on every day?
They'll send the receiver here in motion running.
You got merch.
Here's a fake on the jet sweep, and it's
Not yet.
to give up the middle. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second.
That's out to you guys. Thank you for tuning in. Please drop that thumbs up, hit that like, and subscribe to the show. And that notification. We in the building.
Created by those guys up front.
We at you with Nephew, man. I'm trying to get us a dub.
Oh, he boomed. His man was wobbling.
Jahmyr Gibbs, a 15-yard touchdown run. And the Lions are on the board first here on the road in Kansas City. Point after, right
Trying to block that shit.
and that makes the score 7-0.
It's rare that you block him.
So the drive
I got
took
what?
6 plays.
I got mad blocks on my shit, man. Boy, you better take these streams, boy. I used to average a block a game or 2.
I beat one player. That's you.
Yep, fuck it.
What you doing? I'd be safety.
No, it's not.
Yes.
Oh shit! I stepped out.
Yes.
I didn't, dude. I swear to God, I didn't know I stepped out.
Now it's
I did not know I stepped out, yo. I was messing around. See, that's why I keep playing around.
Safety. You stepped out.
I didn't see why I stepped out. Honestly, I didn't.
No, you ran off. You ran
I'm
off.
pretty sure that on the play sheet, the run backwards into your own end zone play was not written down.
See?
So after that safety, now a free kick situation forthcoming as they punt it away from the 20. That's
I told you that was a safety. But you said no, I won't.
I didn't think I stepped out of the box. I mean, I stepped out of the end zone.
Yeah, you did. At the beginning.
Back onto the field comes
You should have took a
Lions
knee.
for their second overall
Yeah.
drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles.
Ooh, we almost got the pick.
After giving up 6 the last time on
I'm
the
not
field.
trying to give us a
And
pick.
frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have
You
specific
put down.
outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side
What is
can
that?
step up and assert its will over the
How
other.
you supposed to do a
They
cool
did get a
dance?
couple,
What is
but
that?
they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side
Did
of
you
the
see
ball.
it there?
Force the incompletion on 1st down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on 2nd.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in an expected passing situation.
God,
And he is going to have a Lions
Is that me?
1st down as
Yeah.
they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And that's well
He didn't
executed
get
there
nowhere.
on 3rd down. And I love the confidence that they had to let their tight end try and find some space in the middle of the field, right in their quarterback's line of vision. And QBs love to make that easy throw.
Damn, why he ain't fumble that shit?
First down.
you got to hit
He'll
him
be
harder.
stopped right at
You got
midfield.
Ooh.
12 more yards for him there.
That
It's
was,
a first
that was a
down.
pretty decent tackle still.
From the 50, it's gone.
Uh-oh.
Short pass here taken in by Laporta. And he'll be out just a yard or two.
Who am I tackling? This was
A
goals?
good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
You don't always expect tight ends to be big in terms of run after the catch, but after that play, he joins a growing band of players that's putting that stereotype right on its ear.
Meanwhile, Goff's
Wrap
throw
up.
complete there to St. Brown.
He dropped it?
4 yards there, and it'll be 2nd down.
He dropped it. We just need more of those. Get to the QB.
Goff now looks to throw. Throw left side, caught by
Oh,
Laporta.
Man, they got lucky on some bullshit.
And in for the Lions touchdown. Sam
We're getting
Laporta,
blue out.
27 yards. As his guys are able to extend their lead. Extra point right
These
down
ones
the
get
middle.
like-
And that could be important as that makes this a 16-point lead.
Nothing. This
We'll have a lot of those.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
Yeah.
And no thought of bringing this one out. He'll go down.
25 yards.
Yeah, that was a dumb mistake, man.
Kansas City
Huh?
taking the field
That was a
for
dumb
their
mistake. I
second
honestly
drive.
didn't think I had stepped
They're already
up.
looking up at a
You should have said
16-0
that was took that
deficit.
lead.
Still plenty of time to go.
All right,
First
next play.
quarter. But
What we
work to
doing?
be done as they come
All
up
right,
first and 10.
get on Pacheco, R1, number 10. Run that route. Remember, hold square when that ball get close to you.
Now here's Mahomes. Sliding out of the pocket.
You gotta see, you can't run zigzag like that. That ball is not gonna get to you. All right, how about this?
Hill.
Get on him.
Mario and Square.
No, triangle.
What Square is
Watch. In that route. And see that? You see that? You see that? You see that? Break him.
Oh, you're right. But I would never caught that. It's not good.
Yes, all you gotta do is hit square when the ball get close to you.
16-0. That's the score after one on EA Sports.
What? Get on him. Yeah, stay on.
From Arrowhead, it's the Chiefs in possession as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Escaping the
Oh, square.
and a dangerous throw there on the drop-off. Incomplete, nearly intercepted.
You got this. You got this. You got this. You got this. All right, let's get on triangle. Yeah, get on triangle.
That's their second, so
Nah.
have one remaining.
When you get on triangle, trying to get on. Yeah, him. You see the route? You see his route? You see the yellow?
Yeah, he cut here.
All right, there you go, dude. Run that route. Run that route. Ready, set, go.
From midfield, here's Mahomes.
Triangle, square. There you go.
Right side taken in by the
There you go. That's what I'm talking about. See? Now we gonna run it.
Oh,
You can get that first.
number 10.
Yes, there you go.
Ready?
Yep, right up the gut. Go.
They'll try for
Yep, there you go. First down.
Yeah. I was going, God.
Looks like right at the 40. By the skin of their teeth, they are able to convert on 3rd and inches.
That's quite a spot there for his first carry of the game, but obviously they had plenty of faith in him, didn't they?
No
It's
question
ready?
about it
Oh.
here. Why not go with the fresh legs? Able to push forward, pick up that first.
4, Machine Rice. He's here. Ready? I'm right there. Number 4.
Mahomes now on 1st down.
Nice catch. There you
Yeah,
go.
that's how I'm good with him. I'm good with him. We touchdown. We touchdown now. We touchdown.
The Chiefs have got the passing game
Okay.
rolling.
It's money now.
Another 1st down.
And a nice job by the two of them to not only connect on the pitch and the catch,
You ready?
but to carry over their
Get on
practice
Pacheco.
work to the game field. They saw the adjustment by the defense, made an adjustment themselves, and picked up the 1st down.
On 1st and 10, here's Pacheco. And he's going to take this ahead
Yeah.
for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
Come on. Machine Rice. Machine Rice. He's running it.
2nd
You
and
running
7
it?
from the 20.
Oh, let me get the Machine Rice. Ready? So,
Now Mahomes.
right here. Throw it.
That's to the right sideline. And it falls incomplete.
That play we did was, I was open.
Point. So here's play number 9 on 3rd and 7.
We running our,
So let's see.
Mahomes going to throw.
right here.
Gets this into
Come on, man. Why they get him down so fast?
And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line.
You just gave it away?
Mahomes off, Harrison Butker on for the Chiefs field goal. From the right hash, this from an even 40 yards out. Butker's kick here is good. And they'll at least get on the board here, still trailing, but 16-3 now.
There's some kind of points on the board. Every day to change the momentum, right?
So the 3 points there, and CD, that helps him inch a bit closer.
We
Yeah,
pick it.
partner, when you're losing, any points you see go on the board in your favor, you're happy to take them.
Smack. Oh, they taking me like us.
For Raymond, this will be a touchback.
Okay.
But Jameer Gibbs and the Lions offense getting set once again. A good job in the passing game, decent job in the running game, but really they've been more
You saw how
effective
well I got the
through the
Machine
air.
Rice
We'll
on?
see if that shifts at all as this goes on.
Thus far, it feels like they're calling this game in reverse. Normally you run to set up the pass. Here it feels like they're passing, hoping to set up the run and be more effective later on in the game.
Yeah, you can do it both ways. We usually talk about it in the reverse, however.
No doubt about it.
Right, laying down, taking it out.
Drive starts with a run from Gibbs.
Got him.
That's to about
Wait, that was you?
Yeah.
Second down coming up.
I'm green, you red.
Give credit to the
No, you
defense for
blue.
stringing that
Blue.
play out.
Well,
And
I guess
they
blue,
gave him no
green.
cutback angle. You know
No,
he's trying
both,
to dart
aqua,
through.
whatever you want to call
No
that.
place for him to go. A nice
Good catch.
job
See, that was you right there.
opening up a 3-yard gain.
Yep.
Now,
Good shit.
during that run, an injury.
Yeah, you injured it.
Oh, I injured him.
Big blockers in some
Was that the
discomfort.
QB?
Well, injuries
Nah, he was like a
Running back.
lineman. He was a lineman.
Oh.
Hopefully nothing serious. They'll take a
See,
look
he
at
was a
him
big
and
guy.
Step aside for a moment.
I heard a big guy.
Yeah, 68.
We just need to knock off the helmets now. Have you guys did that?
Nah.
First, third, and
You know
seven.
that can happen. You hit him so hard that they hit me.
A shotgun snap for goal. Pass taken in by his big
Snap.
tight end.
Who's talking?
And he
You?
has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. The previous play, they barely got back to the line of scrimmage. Now they pick up over 30 yards. So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 39-yard line. Gone.
Thank you. That was me, right?
Yep.
Intercepted.
So,
And the Chiefs are going to take over at their own
Remember,
41.
Machine Rice, number 4. And children using toes. And now, he did not catch that.
Coming up at halftime.
He did not catch that.
One personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one.
Did
in
I?
Orlando, the
Did I
coach.
catch that?
someone
They'll
else.
have stats and scores from around the NFL.
I was-
You and Jonathan
yeah,
Coach are
over there.
both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this move,
Yes,
and he's
I am.
miles away and smiling.
And happy.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. They'll start in excellent field position following
That was
the
me?
INT.
How about that?
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past
What
the
color,
50.
what color was the thing on the bottom of his players?
Yours.
Throwing on first down is Mahomes. And that gonna be
He dropped it.
incomplete.
That was you or
Tough
me?
to hold on to that one.
I dropped that one.
Second down.
I don't know why he's driving it.
First rounder, a lot of
Get on
eyes
Kelsey.
on him, a lot of expectations.
There
And
you
he
go.
has to play well in his rookie year. Those days of coddling guys and bringing them along slowly, those days are long gone. When you're
Yes.
trapped in the first
Why would I
round, they expect
die?
you to play right away, and the
I was-
community's eyes and fan base, they'll be on you the entire way.
You're doing good.
Hey,
You don't
look.
pick
This
so
draft
far.
class from a season ago, really it grades out as a pretty darn good class.
So you have to give a lot of credit to the entire scouting organization, general manager.
Oh my God, we caught that. We caught
dropped
that.
it.
We caught that. No, we caught that.
Who dropped it?
And got a
We
nice
played.
There to
Let's-
knock it away
let's
was
challenge
Ryan
that.
Branch.
Like what I see so far.
Look, you saw how the ball's been
touched
touched down.
Coverages on
What
third
the
down.
heck?
So far,
This
only
a vintage
allowed one
PlayStation
conversion
3?
on a handful of attempts.
I bet you they got
One
mad at
game
me.
plan that they've executed to
Oh, I bet you
perfection.
they got mad at me here.
Mahomes
Probably,
and the offense
yeah.
staying
I
out
don't
there.
know.
They'll
I
go
wouldn't know what Madden that. I probably
Chiefs
time
quickly
out.
now going to use the last of their timeouts.
Oh, snap.
As the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in
No,
this
we're not.
first
We're not.
half.
We're not winning it.
On
Fourth
fourth
and
down,
13.
Matt
Why give the ball?
arises and on to punt.
Cause it's 4 for 13. I don't think we're gonna get that first.
We would have had that.
He steps into this one, and this is a rocket.
Incomplete.
And a bit of a mistake there. This is well into the end zone for a touchback. The Lions now taking over late in this first half. And with a little under a minute to go, still time to try to put a drive together to add to their lead should they so choose.
Got him. Damn.
First play of the
When
drive
that's set.
there is
He's doing it away.
As we thought they might do here in week 2 of the preseason, they've left their starting quarterback out there for this second quarter, but I would imagine we will not see him after halftime.
Yeah, this is the time of year you've got to get your backup some reps and make sure you protect your starting quarterback.
The Lions
Was that
will use
me?
the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go in the first half.
Oh, they try to play
Line
out
of
the box.
scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Now it's gone. He'll get this one to Patrick.
Damn.
Finding room at midfield. Still on his feet. Inside
Oh,
the 10.
that motherfucker got it.
Touchdown, Detroit. Tim Patrick 69
yards.
yards. And the Lions will extend their lead in the final minute of the half.
They did that.
They have really had their way so
Yeah,
far in the
36
first
seconds to
half.
score.
They wanted to continue to build on their lead. They know that no lead is safe in this league, so they decided to try their best to get one more as they headed into the half, and they got it done.
Extra point splits the uprights,
And
and that
some
pushes the
bullshit.
lead up to an even 20. Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The Chiefs going to go back on offense here late in this first half. And with a 3-score deficit staring them in the face, they might have to press the issue here and try to get points out of this drive. Just over 30 seconds to go in the half. They've got it 1st and 10. And they'll indeed start around to run that clock. And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. Tackle made that time by Aleem McNeil. Mahomes to throw on 2nd down. The tight end Kelsey has it over the middle.
And we got no more time out. Can't stop that clock.
You see the ball, right?
A good pickup, but it will come on what should be play in this first half. So we have reached halftime with a visiting
Sure do get the ball
Lions taking the
because
lead
they got
in
ball
the
first.
Well, look around the NFL. We'll have to wait for postgame because we are moving right through halftime and on to the third
Turn
quarter.
left.
So we just made that play for nothing.
Going forward as we are
we tried.
away here in preseason week 2.
Right on the outskirts. You know that white line?
Tackle just shy of the 25.
Look, easy as or you can just run.
The Chiefs offensive unit as they'll
Just don't go out.
to begin quarter number 3.
I got a few run backs now. Better check your video, boy. That's some run backs. Y'all.
And that absolutely
He had a couple run backs.
some way to put together a touchdown drive here. They need to be smart, fast.
Get on Perrine.
And do it again.
They gave us a secondary. They took out the starters. There you go. Good run. 6 yards. Good run.
After a gain of 6.
Brandon, all things considered.
Just as everybody to watch that, I think you told me please got that thumbs up. Please got like he doesn't stop that shit behind that notification.
You got this. Oh wait. Ready?
Yep.
Don't hate. Don't hate. Don't hate.
Good run.
What? I touched it.
30 inches. That's a good run.
Pretty good job defensively. Thought he was going to get it, but they knew where that marker was, and they stopped him just short of it.
What it does is emphasize that strategic football and situational football
Ready?
is not just played on the offensive side, is it? Defense understands,
Good run.
as you noted,
Good run.
first down
I
marker was,
fought-
and
I
making
fought
sure
for
they
it.
didn't get there.
We're going to continue to run it.
First down.
That's doing us injustice.
We just getting into the mojo, guys. This is the first time me and Nephew ever play Madden together.
Again, here's
Then you, if you would have cut if you could have hit that space. He would have broke.
Yeah, me.
He would have broke. Let me show you. And we're going to rewind that play.
Look.
Boom. You see that? You
Yeah,
hit that
I hit
spin?
him. I was finna. Look, I tried. Look. Boom.
That little gap right there.
He caught me. Look. He
I'm
caught me
saying,
doing it.
right there. If you could have hit that, you see that gap?
Yeah, I was. Yeah.
He
Nobody would
would've
not
broke.
me catch up on me.
He would have broke. You only had to worry about that dude up here. That dude right there.
Yeah.
Eventually, you feel me? You probably would have jumped him or hit that spin move. You feel me?
Up there
You
in
know
the middle
now.
of the line, a lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
But they're just some haters.
Inside 4 minutes to go, third quarter.
Machine rise. Wait, ready?
First throw now for the backup Wentz.
See, you zigzagging, Nephew. Yeah,
When did I zigzag?
All right, I'm gonna show you the replay.
And a super return
When
as
did
he
I
gets us
zigzag?
all the way down
What?
inside the 25.
You got to run that route exactly how it's drawn up. Let me show you the zigzag, right? Yeah, we got 0-2. Where you at? There you go. Ready?
Mm-hmm. Look.
And wait for it.
Look, it did that. Boom, boom.
Boom.
See, I have to break his ankles. Look. Boom. And number 9 would have caught that.
You got to run shorter routes.
They're certainly in a bad way right now. Not so bad that you can call this one over already, but bad enough that you know you can't toss an interception to open the second half. This just ratchets up the pressure on this team's defense right now.
As I say, we got to get good on.
Bring a receiver in motion right. He'll get it here on the jet sweep. And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown.
Every time I catch the ball, they go.
A 23-yard run. And the Lions are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
I bet you never lost this bad.
Point after, right down the middle. And that stretches the lead all the way up to 27.
It's not so far though. It's not easy like to like when me and Uncle first started playing. Oh man, we took a couple L's before we got good. We didn't start out perfect. What? It took us a minute. But we had to find that chemistry. You feel me? We had to build that. You feel me?
Send this one away.
Bottom cut, bro. Nobody's trying.
Past the 20 to the 22
I mean,
yard
trying
line.
to protect you.
The Chiefs offense set to go. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying
you
to
gonna run
erase
this.
the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
And everyone goes through this because even the best in the game.
There you go. There you go. X. Don't you get the spam X. When you run, you holding this, or you spamming X? Why you run?
Not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
Running right, here's Steele. And this
Shit.
carry now is productive. He's followed up at the line of scrimmage. They need 2. Here's third down. On the give and Steele. And boy, he is very close to a first
You got
down.
this. You got this. 4th inches. Here we go. We going for it. We going for it.
To sniff that out defensively, he had it diagnosed.
That's how we run it. We going for it, y'all.
Description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
All right, ready?
In their own territory, needing only a few inches.
You got this. You got this.
For this thing on 4th down.
And
They'll try and run for it. Boy, a curious
First down. I fell. It's first down.
And the Lions will get the football back in
I got first
field
down.
position.
wow, that's bullshit. Wow, that's some bullshit. I can't believe we didn't get we didn't.
I got first down.
That's crazy.
I know I got.
Well, why did you fall to the floor though? What did you press?
No, listen. I was
You
right
was trying
there.
to dive.
No, I fell.
If you trying to dive, if you trying to dive, you gotta tap the square button twice, like really fast.
I know, but I fell. When I fell, I was on first down. You want Uncle Morel play with you? Uncle Morel, we need your help.
Nah, you good. You good. We gonna finish this up. You good, nephew. Yeah, you gotta get good. You can't just give up.
So first
You can't just give up. I told him when me and you first started, how many assholes we took? A lot before we got good.
I feel good.
No, before we got good together. You feel me? Like
I am good. I'm
we
not
gotta
used
think.
to two people playing the same team.
exactly. It's
Yeah, both of them. Used to be both.
Bridgewater.
good defense.
We was all in the hood.
So now here in the second week of the preseason, you'd expect the starters to play a little bit more than they did in week one, but not a whole
Oh, the
lot.
last
So if
game
you're
was
an
worse.
offensive
Zero.
coordinator, what are you looking
Zero.
for?
What
It's
you're looking
you
for is
know.
things getting cleaned up as you go along because most of your playbook's probably installed.
Oh,
How well are they handling it?
and
Easy
they
in
been
and out
giving
of the
us some
huddle,
shit though
no
too,
mental
and
mistakes,
they
or are
been
they
trying us
starting
on
to
some
look
shit.
like a good offensive football team?
That'll get him the first
I've been
down
trying to
as
work
they
on
get
that.
9 yards out of that quick slant.
No,
Gotta say, I was a little surprised to see
watch the
Charles come
street.
out in the shotgun on third and less than a
No,
yard.
no. We
Yeah,
been
but the
running
big
it. The
NFL
run
these
is good.
What I
days, you know,
said?
the
What I been
NFC
saying?
really run
I
for
said
it in short yardage. So they're going
I
to throw
said
it
we
to
got to
the ball
focus
more
on
times than
the
not.
running game
Guys
first.
that
We
knows
need
what
Once we
to
every
get
do
time
good
we
on the
throw
running,
it, they
there,
jump
and
it
they
up and
pick up the
take it.
first down.
then we can focus on the
When they
pass
do
play.
bullets or when they
And
do
then we can focus on
overthrow.
the pass
Hey,
play. You feel?
Bridgewater again. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. Touchdown! Shane Zylstra from 13 yards out. And the Lions will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the third. Point after try forthcoming.
we need some fresh air.
And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. A drive there of just 4 plays. And it's capped off by a touchdown for the Lions. And that's pretty good coverage by the kick team, as he'll only be able to get this past the 15-yard line and no further. And the Chiefs now getting set to go. And last time, went for it on fourth, didn't get it. See if they can pick themselves up off the mat and do better this go-around.
Sometimes I have this vision of coaches writing notes to themselves before a game.
Damn, they hate.
Traffic, and it's intercepted.
No, it's supposed to go over me, bro.
And he's able to get it back to right around the 26.
He was wide open. I mean, maybe I did take a little bit longer than I should. I should have passed a little faster, but
really done an
You should
excellent
do
job
all
of
pro.
locking up these receivers.
Yeah, they're really on fire. They are actually doing what they talk about all the time, which is plastering to
all right,
receivers
cool.
when they're
I
in their
agree.
zones. They didn't give up a touchdown in the first half. Haven't done so here in this half either.
Okay?
Blanketed the field going all the way back to the opening drive, and they come up with a pick.
Ain't Uncle finna put that thing into that thing?
Yes, he does have to do that.
I'll just put back on my favorite boxes.
You got to get whooped on by the computer.
No, I'm not.
I thought you was gonna start again.
I'll go smoke. I'm back. I play well with smoke.
You gonna do something? Huh? Oh, you want to play? You want to do a solo career? Go ahead. Go ahead. You do whatever you want. Come on, eat.
But you're streaming.
It don't matter. Run it. It don't matter.
Today, from GEHA Field at Arrowhead Stadium.
Just about time to rock as toe gets ready to meet leather. And we are underway from Kansas City. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. So here are the Broncos now for their opening drive. They'll be led out by their rookie QB, the young man out of Oregon.
I tell you what, when he is on schedule for that week, secondaries take notice because you've got to stay alert back there on every snap. A truly powerful arm, one that's capable of challenging any level of the defense on any given play. That's why so many scouts preach arm talent when preparing for the NFL draft. A quarterback with arm strength to make every throw in the book, he's an asset to have in any offense.
Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10. The first carry down. This is Williams. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Officially nothing on that one. No gain. So they're left with still 10 to go on 3rd down.
And when the defense wins and gives up no yardage on a running play, that's something they can build on and carry themselves forward throughout the game.
And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down.
No surprise at all. They're looking for the big man early in this one. The only surprise for them, he couldn't hang on to the pass.
Dixon, the punter, is on as he sends it away. So possession goes over here on the punt. And it's Chiefs football. 1st and 10. Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line. Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete. Now it's 2nd and 10. Here's Mahomes to throw. That's laid out deep for Rice. And that is caught one-handed. Oh, my, he pulled it in. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Rashee Rice, 81 yards. And the Chiefs will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Extra point by Butker is on target. And it's now a 7-0 game. The long touchdown pass gets him 6 on a very, very tidy 2-play drive that time. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Well, now how about this return? And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34. So now the second drive offensively coming up for the Denver Broncos. And the first drive, 3 and out. Second possession. Let's see if they can get a little momentum.
And oftentimes that first drive is just a feeling out process. You have some plays that you've got called and you want to see how defense reacts. It may not go terrific on the first one. Now they're ready to go. They've kind of got to look at them, got a sense. Let's see if they open things up a little bit.
See if they open things up. Let's see what the defense does here, too, after a good stop.
And he's missed now in his first 4 passing attempts. The rhythm is just not there to begin this ball game.
Nix throwing on 3rd down. He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 41. Nix looking to throw again. Now throw right side here going to be incomplete.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is, that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
Knicks to the air again on second down. A quick throw there is incomplete. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. To throw is Knicks. Man open. He's got it complete to Cortland Sutton. And he'll be taken down well before the first at about the 36-yard line. The kick by Lutz is good. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number one. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
Kansas City taking the field for their second drive. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again.
And that is going to be pulled in one-handed. Wow. A big play there for KC. 52 yards.
He's already got one touchdown this first half already. That very nearly was a second. Defensively, they're going to have to figure something out because he's been able to outrun the defenders early and often so far.
So barely time to catch our breath. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the red zone. To throw, it's Mahomes. That is incomplete.
They geared up and took the deep shot downfield, but it turned out it wasn't one-on-one coverage. Extra defenders in the area, and that one winds up incomplete.
Looking right side, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Pat Surtain. And the Broncos are going to get the football here as he gets this up to the 38-yard line.
Let's go, let's go.
Well, when I looked down, he was kind of shaking his head right after he threw that pass. What did you see?
Well, from a defense's perspective, anytime you have your eyes back towards the quarterback, you're in a position to make a play on the ball, whether it's a big-time play by you or an overthrow by the quarterback. You have a much better opportunity.
2nd and 10. Up the middle, it's Williams. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11. They're backed up here. Tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first. Knicks to the air. That's caught. It's Marvin Mims. And he'll only get this to about the 44 as they stop him short of the line to gain. That'll go for a gain of 7. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. 4th down, so on is the punter, Riley Dixon. He'll send this one into the Midwestern air, and it's a good one. And this one hits at the 1, continues on into the end zone for a touchback. Now the Chiefs offense, they get ready to head on the field. Been a little bit of an interesting start. The first drive for him, Charles, they had the passing touchdown. The second drive, he threw the interception. So we'll see what this third drive of the ball game brings.
Yeah, it's kind of a tiebreaker, isn't it? I mean, that's the tough part for them and for him because, yeah, things went really well in that first one, not so well on the second one. He wants to get back to what he did to get this game going.
Mahomes now to throw. That's laid out deep for Rice. A leap, and he's got it. He got it. And that's a touchdown, but hold on. There is a flag down on the field. We'll have to see what this is about. So a big chunk of yardage will be marked off there for that PI call.
And now you know why receivers and the guys throwing the ball, they like to collaborate and just heave it up sometimes because you can get these types of calls that go against the defense. Pass interference, and they gain over 30 yards of real estate on that one.
So the yellow flag came out, and that leads to a new set of downs for this offense. 1st and 10. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. Now a battle for the football. It's caught. It's a touchdown. Rashee Rice with his second touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Chiefs are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Still first quarter, 2 receiving touchdowns for him. How are they going to slow him down?
I think they're thinking about altering their game plan. Whatever they came in with, now maybe you switch a better cover guy to him. Or you make sure you have more people in his general area wherever he lines up to at least try and discourage them from throwing the ball to him.
And his kick is no good. It's an early miss. We'll see if that has any ramifications later here as the afternoon wears on. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. So the Broncos coming out now. Charles, a very uninspired effort the last time we saw them out there. It was a quick 3-and-out, and they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
Well, they had the run for no gain. Now they'll try again from the 25 on second. Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. And they'll have the ball set up in the red zone at the 16-yard line. That time defensively looked like they showed quite a bit of pressure but backed off, and it proved fruitful. They get the pick.
He went through all of his rules about getting rid of the ball quickly because he read blitz. He saw all those people stacked at the line of scrimmage, and then they fooled him by dropping into coverage. Now he's ready to get rid of the ball fast, but guess what? Too many defenders out there. Exactly as you described, an interception.
Mahomes again here on 2nd and 10. Throwing the out route here, and it's complete to Kelsey. And he is out of bounds, getting it down to the 10. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. Throwing now is Mahomes. To the right side and intercepted. Picked off by Pat Surtain. And the Broncos are going to have the football at their own 1-yard line. The defense looked geared up to stop the run, but obviously, Charles, they were ready for the pass, too.
Yeah, they were hoping they could catch everyone crashing and playing the run, but that was a very ill-advised throw right there. The opportunity lost.
And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. Chris Jones on the stop. We are in for a good one as we're through one on EA Sports. This is 2nd and 8. Now a give up the middle to Williams. And he's upended at the 6 as they double their room to maneuver on a pickup of 3. And this offense on 3rd down today, they've only converted once in 4 tries. This will be 3rd and 5. Here's Nix. In trouble, and the ball's out. It's in the end zone loose. And he's going to go down. He backed up into the end zone, and this is going to wind up a safety.
Every team has plays in their book to try and buy some room when a safety's on the table. But a big variable is how does each team deal with the pressure of executing in those situations. In this case, they didn't, and they gave up 2 points.
And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. And out come the Chiefs now. And 2 picks thrown here in this first half alone. We'll see how that affects him.
Can't wait to see where his confidence is, because the great ones, they'll throw 4 or 5 picks, and while it'll hurt their team, it won't hurt their confidence. They'll think something was just wrong with the ball or the wind or something was funny. It's never about them. That's how they stay so into the moment and into the game.
So they take a decent shot, CD, and the flag comes out for pass interference.
Yeah, a little DPI, as they like to call it in the business, right? And the farther you get downfield, the more frenetic things get, and the more calm and control you have to remain as a defender. That was a little bit of a slip there, and the penalty will go against him.
So the pass incomplete in the end zone, but the flag comes out for interference.
And now you're set up right on the doorstep of the goal line. 1 yard away changes what your play calls are going to be.
Pacheco. And he gets halfway there, down to the 1 yard line. Only a yard that time, 2nd and goal. Pacheco once more. And he's going to take it into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Isaiah Pacheco A touchdown run there from a yard out. And the Chiefs are able to add on to that lead.
Sometimes offense can get too cute down near the goal line, but there's nothing fancy about this one. As Coach Lombardi would say, we get a seal here, and we get a seal here, and we run this play in the alley. And that's good work to hit the hole hard and finish. In the end zone.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. Denver's offense ready to go again. And now their hill to climb has gotten taller. They had the safety last time they had the football. That led to the touchdown a moment ago. So that deficit going in the wrong direction as they try to right the ship here. 1st and 10. They give them 14 yards that time and a fresh set of downs. Nix now on 1st and 10. Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. And he's able to get it back to right around the 27.
They have been struggling to put points on the board so far. And while you don't want to lump it all on the rookie quarterback, he's definitely the root cause. And all rookies, they have those learning experiences in their first year. What they're hoping for is that he can learn on the fly, work through his struggles against his defense, and at the same time, still find a way to put them in a position to win. Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. That one goes for 24 yards.
And remember, this drive started off following the turnover, and they've taken no time working their way down the short field. A nice connection there, and now they're looking at a 1st and goal.
Looking to throw is Mahomes. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Patrick Mahomes, a 3-yard touchdown run. And the Chiefs are able to widen their lead here in this first half.
He didn't originally want to run, but he didn't see anything in the passing game, so he scrambled, and wouldn't you know it, he scores a touchdown anyway. It's awfully nice to have a quarterback who can make things happen with his legs.
Butker now to add the extra point. And that will bump the lead up to 26. The drive there only spanning 3 plays. And it was all capped by Patrick Mahomes using his legs to get in the end zone. Here's the Chiefs kickoff unit now as they'll send this one away. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. The Broncos onto the field ready to start their next drive. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. On 2nd down, Williams. Oh, he shifts past him. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Give him 14 yards there and a Denver 1st down.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
Nix on 1st down. And he's going to have the hook up to Sutton. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. 12 more yards there and another 1st down. Now Williams running left. And that one opened up for him well as he'll take this down to the 26-yard line. Another nice gain, 16 yards there and a first down again. Second quarter action with 1:59 remaining. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Throwing Nix. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked out and incomplete.
He didn't just deny a big throw there. He broke that one up in the red zone. An excellent play, one that may help save points on the board when this drive is over.
Now on 2nd and 10, here's Nix again. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he will cover up as he's touched down after a short gain. 7th play of the drive upcoming here on 3rd and 6. To throw, here's Nix. Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete.
All right, help me out here a little bit, partner, because what I'm seeing is a passing game that's just struggled to complete anything. No rhythm, no timing. Seems like every pass is also contested well, so give some credit to the defense.
So chalk that down as an 8-play drive capped with a field goal.
Yeah, as a friend of mine used to say, they were moving and grooving for a while, but they couldn't keep the momentum going enough to get a touchdown out of it.
And the returner down to a knee, and this will come out to the 30-yard line. Out now the Chiefs offensive unit ready to do battle again. Still more than a minute to go, so there is time if they want to mount something here.
Not only time, but they have 3 timeouts at their disposal as well, so that changes everything that you're doing here. Without those timeouts, you can only work the sidelines, hoping to get out of bounds. Here, the middle of the field is still available because you can call timeout and regroup.
That's laid out deep for Rice. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. That's laid out deep for Rice. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
That's a really good job in execution. They avoided the flag downfield and avoided giving up yardage for free. Really good coverage.
That's laid out deep for Rice. And this is, oh my goodness, he pulled it in one-handed. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. They'll get 34 yards there.
This offense is looking very comfortable here in this first half. Very relaxed, very smooth, very efficient. No wasted motions. Things are definitely going their way, and they continue to move the ball downfield.
Now a throw to the end zone on 1st down, but it winds up incomplete. Here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41. Mahomes to throw once more. He's going deep for Brown. And in for the Chiefs touchdown. Hollywood, Marquise Brown, 41 yards. And the Chiefs will extend their lead in the final minute of the half.
That score that they just gave up there, that's a tough one for their defense to swallow because they've had a tough time through the first 2 quarters. They really were determined to get a stop there, unable to do so. That makes their comeback hopes that much more difficult.
Butker on for the PAT. And the lead is now an even 30. That time, 75-yard drive, 5 plays. And it's Hollywood, Marquise Brown, who finishes it off with the touchdown. Here's the Chiefs kickoff unit now as they'll send this one away. And not wanting to risk any. Here late in the half, he'll just take a knee, and they'll bring the football out to the 25.
The Broncos going to get one more possession in this first half.
And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively.
And he's going to be intercepted for the third time thus far.
Picked off by Justin Reed. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
I cannot imagine a more perfect half of football for one side, CD, and a more disastrous half of football for another side. But if you focus on the positive half, with this pick six, you look at where that lead is at, and to think that we are only in the second quarter. My goodness.
I love the expression, my goodness indeed. Pretty obvious. It's a free fall out there. Everybody gets a chance to make a play. And if you're on the field, you've got a great chance of being the next guy that your teammates are celebrating.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away.
And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds. So really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line.
Well, you don't see that often. He just mishit it, and it goes out of bounds.
Well, I know sitting up here, and I'm looking at you, and you're looking at me, and I know we're both thinking the same thing. Isn't it easy enough to keep it between the sidelines? Because unless you're intentionally doing it for some reason, well, that's a costly mishit, and now you put your team in a bad spot.
And that is incomplete. So 17 seconds now on the clock here. Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10.
Now it's Nix.
Dancing, and now a fumble. The ball's out, and it's picked up by the Chiefs. And the return will be stopped at the 34-yard line.
We know he's got the speed to get downfield, Charles, but there's the negative side. A little loose with the football that time.
And that's normal, especially when you have his type of talents, because you feel like you're into the open field, and maybe you don't feel the people who are around you or closing in. All quarterbacks have to do extra ball security drills with the way the game's played now, because defenses, they attack the football as much as they attack the runner.
And this one almost intercepted. Had a chance to come down with it in the end zone, but could not hang on.
He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And that is caught for the touchdown, Kansas City. Travis Kelce, as time expires in the first half.
And the Chiefs will extend their lead here just before halftime.
And just before the half ends, the prayer is answered. Defensively, a disaster there.
I know often we're surprised when this actually works. I mean, the excitement level goes way up, but maybe we shouldn't be, because I know as a defender, you've got to play the ball in this situation, but you can't interfere with the receiver because, remember, it's a spot foul, and it'd be 1st and goal if it happens in the end zone, and you don't want to give up that play, and that little bit of hesitancy often works really well for offensive guys.
Well, time is of the essence. We breeze through halftime, and we are ready for the second half.
Ready for the start of the third quarter. The Chiefs have the lead and set to receive the football.
And we will not see a return to start the half, as this will be a touchback. The Chiefs ready to go on offense to begin quarter number 3. Well, this offense, this team, they are rolling right now, Charles. They've scored on 3 straight possessions. You look at the scoreboard, and
that's caught inside the 35.
And he'll be touched down in the end, but a big play on that one.
Everything's been going right here in this one. This offense, they've been in complete control from the outset. And here's another big play. These kind of routes have been open all game long, and they continue to take advantage.
And this is going to be hauled in. Oh, what a catch at the 10. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
How about the way they're moving the ball down the field? They had a big play a moment ago, followed it up with another nice one here, and before you know it, they're already looking at first and goal.
Now here's Mahomes. Touchdown! Mahomes finding the talented DeAndre Hopkins. And the Chiefs have now opened up a 7-touchdown lead. Unbelievable. A familiar refrain, a turnover leads to a touchdown, and that lead grows even wider now here in this third quarter.
Yeah, partner, I'd say there are a lot of grins breaking out on that sideline because, let's face it, they came in thinking they were in for a real fight in this game, but this one's been about as one-sided as we've seen in a while. In addition, if you're a backup, time to start stretching and loosening up. You may get some playing time in this one.
And can you believe it? He misses another one, his third so far. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. And trouble there on the kickoff as that goes out of bounds. So now the possession will begin at the 35 after the errant kickoff.
Well, that's certainly one way to avoid a dangerous kick returner, I suppose, but you are giving up extra yardage, that's for sure, because if you put it out of the end zone, they start at the 25, so at a minimum, you're giving up 10 yards to the offense.
Throwing left sideline there. But it's incomplete.
There's a quarterback who's learned his lesson. He's thrown a few interceptions so far. That time he said, I'm making sure nobody catches this one.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. And the Chiefs are going to have great field position here as this is returned just shy of midfield. Oh, you just kind of feel for him right now. 4 interceptions, and you can almost see through his face mask. There's a lot going on in between the ears.
There certainly is, and probably way too much, because now he's probably doubting himself a little bit, wondering what adjustments he has to make. But here's what he needs to do. Get through this game. Go to the press conference, meet it head on, and show your teammates you're ready to shoulder what happened today, and you'll be ready for the next game.
And if he can do that as a rookie, that's a great sign of maturity. And a high throw there as this is knocked away, down to the ground and incomplete.
Well, these defensive backs have been getting torched all game long, and finally, a small measure of revenge here. That time the coverage downfield is excellent, and they're right there to battle for.
And this is caught inside the 5. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first. A big play there for KC, and even 50 yards.
That's how you flip field position. What a play right there. That nearly went the distance. Credit this defense for not giving up. They get him down just short of the goal line, but the damage is done. It's going to be first and goal from an ideal position.
Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. Kelsey out in the slot right. P. Ryan. is into the end zone. Touchdown, Kansas City.
And maybe that's the magic touch right there. They didn't use him at all in the first half, at least running the football. But here they entrust him with some work down in the red zone, and he responds. 1 carry, 1 touchdown.
Butker now to add the extra point. And this part of the game's been an adventure thus far, but this one is good. Just a 4-play drive that time. And it's capped off by a touchdown run from Samaje Perine. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. From his end zone, Marvin Mims. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20. Here's the Denver offense now as they get set to take over here.
It's a game that they would rather probably forget about, at least to this point, Charles. And one reason is turnovers. The turnover on the last drive, they had the issue in the first half as well, and that's really, unfortunately for them, helped to put this game out of reach.
And you know they won't want to admit it to themselves, but we know that winning the game is pretty much out of the picture now.
Williams loses the football, and it's picked up by the Chiefs. And his guys will take over at the 30-yard line.
Hey, I'm all about defense forcing plays and getting takeaways. But an interception and 2 fumbles in their last 3 offensive possessions.
Time to readjust.
Yeah, you can't just give all the credit to the defense on that. They've got to look in the mirror and take a blame themselves and figure out how to not do it anymore.
And the play clock about to expire. Andy Reid notices it and takes a timeout. And with that, they're down to 1 remaining here in this second half. First and 10, and kind of tipping their hand at running the ball. 3 tight ends are out there. Headed straight, it's Pacheco. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29.
Brandon, you're a big lover of music. How about what you just saw there? This is what I call playing the piano for a defensive lineman. The ability to move laterally up and down the line of scrimmage. How about the way he just flowed and got to the outside part of the field and made that play?
Only gets 3 yards there on the heels of the 1-yard pickup. Sets up 3rd and 6. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Throwing is Mahomes on 3rd. Now a battle for the football. It's caught. It's a touchdown. Marquise Brown with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Chiefs get another 3rd quarter touchdown to add on to that lead. Well, on the other sideline right now, it's just absolute dejection. But, Charles, let's focus on the positive. With the lead that they built here, they've done pretty much everything to perfection in this ball game.
They certainly have. Makes me think that their week of preparation was excellent, and they flowed into the...
And now, of course, all scoring plays are reviewed, and I think they're going to take an extra long look at this one. They're taking a peek at whether or not those feet were in bounds, and obviously a big call here in the end zone.
And not just the feet. How about the hands? How's the ball possessed while the feet are hopefully getting down in bounds? That's what they're trying to look at to see if it all comes together.
So they called it a touchdown originally, and this will stay a touchdown after the video review, so they had it right. And he missed it again. The fourth time now in this game alone, and that has to be great cause for concern over on that sideline. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
It's about that time.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. Well, this has been a tough one for them, Charles. They've struggled really on both sides of the football. And one thing that's really plagued them, the turnovers. They've had issues keeping the football in their possession.
In every game that's ever been played, all coaches talk about taking care of the football and limiting turnovers. And in this one, after we saw that first turnover, we worried that things would snowball, and it certainly did, especially on the scoreboard.
And now here's another interception. Picked off by Leo Chanel. And they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line. And you have to wonder, Charles, a game like this, 5 interceptions, what does this do to the psyche of a young quarterback?
Well, based on the fact that he's still out there and he threw a 5th interception, I'm wondering if his head coach believes that he's really strong mentally and wants him to play through it. Because otherwise, you need to get him out and fight another day, because this could leave lasting damage if he keeps throwing interceptions.
So after the INT, here's Mahomes. And Mahomes misfires again, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Pat Surtain. And the Broncos are going to take over at their own 11-yard line. Well, with the size of lead that this offense has, I don't think that interception is really going to affect them much. But at least for this defense, something small to hang their hat on.
Yeah, and let's face it, they're not even scoreboard watching anymore, right? They're just trying their best to make a play, get themselves off the field, which they just did, and salvage it.
And hit behind the line. He lost the football. It's loose. And it's picked up by the Chiefs. And that will set him up in excellent shape. First and goal at the 9-yard line. And they had just picked it off to get the football. They fumble it right back. I looked over to both sidelines. A lot of scrambling to find the helmets.
Yeah, you can almost, you know both sides are screaming sudden change. Because when sudden change happens, that's a defensive call to get back out on the field. There's been a fumble, so an interception, some type of a turnover. You've got to get back out there and play. These guys just want to get to the bench and gather themselves and regroup a little bit. Let's see if these offenses can settle in and start taking care of the ball a little bit better.
And he maneuvers his way down to the 3-yard line.
And a lot of times these plays, they either go for nothing or they go for big yardage. And here, they got to the outside, turned it upfield, and ended up getting a nice little gain out of it.
Now, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal. Mahomes taps this forward. It's a jet sweep. And he pushed forward, but I don't think it's enough. He's going to be about a yard short. The offense is staying out there. Here we go. And now what's this? They fake the spike. He'll throw it. And that is going to wind up incomplete. So they try to hit him with something you don't see too often, but it doesn't work out. They start the drive on the ground. It's Williams. And he'll get him a little bit of breathing room across the 5 to the 6-yard line. 40 yards rushing for him now in the ball game. 2nd down and 4. Back to throw. Nix. Now a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete.
At this point in the game, in the situation they're in, partner, these incompletions that we're seeing, they need to turn into positive snaps, and soon.
From the gun on 3rd down. Nix, had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going.
And you can tell just by looking at them that this offense is a frustrated unit. Things are really unraveling here, and as a head coach, time to earn your paycheck. You've got to find a way to keep it down.
A big boot that time. 57 yards the official distance. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. And now here comes Kansas City. And last time, they had it 4th and goal, rolled the dice, didn't get it. Now they've got to put that behind them, try to put together another drive.
Hey, a simple tip of the cap, a nod of the head to the defense. Congratulations, you got us last time. But you didn't hold us the whole time. We got down to position. We were able to be in position to score. Let's go ahead and attack again. Continue to have that kind of confidence. Not worry about the one play that didn't allow them to get into the end zone.
And this time they'll be trying to get it into the end zone. We'll see what they do. The penalty moves him into the red zone here on 1st and 10. He'll drop to throw. And he's going to look that one in one-handed. What a catch for the touchdown. Boy, another score. This lead gets even bigger. And, Charles, we haven't even hit the 4th quarter yet.
Well, forget the deficit, right? They're really not going to cut into that a heck of a lot. But how can they get out of here with some dignity? Can they get a stop or two? Can they make a play on offense themselves? Anything to start to feel better about what's happened to them here in this one.
Butker on for the PAT. And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter. Well, they got the ball in great field position. One play later, boom, end zone. Here's the Chiefs kickoff unit now as they'll send this one away. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. And coming out now, the Broncos. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
Nix to throw on 2nd down. And my goodness, another interception. And the Chiefs are going to get the football back as time will run out in this third quarter of play. So it'll be a change of possession on the turnover when we get back. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. That's laid out deep for Rice. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. So line of scrimmage still the 39 on 2nd and 10. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And this a leaping effort, but it's knocked away and incomplete. The offense on 3rd down, they've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. That is caught. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A well-executed 22-yard gain. Now Mahomes. Now a battle for the football. It's caught. It's a touchdown. Rashee Rice with an acrobatic catch. And the Chiefs add another 6 points to what's going to be a blowout victory. Well, when coaches come into a game preaching total team effort, CD, I think this is the type of ball game that they're dreaming of. It was pretty apparent early on that they were clicking in all 3 phases. It's been fun to watch.
Yeah, sometimes in the NFL you end up with matchups like we've been watching here. And when you go back through the early drives, you can just see that one squad was on a different level in this game. Safe to say, we have been disappointed in watching their execution throughout this contest.
Here's the Chiefs kickoff unit now as they'll send this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the football going back over to the Denver Broncos. Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that. And now here is another interception. Inside the 20. And they'll have the ball set up in the red zone at the 16-yard line. Another great play defensively. They've been sharp on both sides of the ball, Charles, but that interception means that this defense will very well keep them down to single digits on the scoreboard in this game.
And that's certainly something to smile about, isn't it, partner, if you're on defense? Because your goal every game is to pitch a shutout, but you and I both know that's pretty unrealistic. But to hold a team below double figures in a game, in an NFL game, that's certainly something to take pride in.
A 5-yard gain there makes it 1st and goal. Now they send a man in motion right. Mahomes taps this forward. It's a jet sweep. And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. They'll go again from the 3 here on 2nd and goal. Motion man right is Rice. Mahomes taps this forward. It's a jet sweep. And that is not fooling anyone. He never had a chance to turn the corner there. And they'll go backwards right away. This defense not fooled one bit on that touch pass.
And this has become one of those kind of in vogue plays. You know, kind of like the...
Now a battle for the football. It's caught. It's a touchdown. Hollywood, Marquise Brown. A 5-yard touchdown. And the Chiefs use the short field to get in for 6. CD, it'll go into the books as just one win, but this is a really impressive win. They've done it on defense, and here they continue to do it on offense. Another score in the 4th quarter to widen that advantage.
I like where you were going with that one. Would you say, partner, it was really 3 victories today? Landslide on the scoreboard, emphatic victory on either side of the ball. They really got it done.
Extra point by Butker is on target. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. Here's the Chiefs kickoff unit now as they'll send this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. And Denver getting set to take the field. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, you had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. Throwing on 2nd down, Nix. And that one off the mark behind him, incomplete. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. Looking to throw. Nix. And that one goes incomplete on the drop. That's one he definitely normally catches. 4th down. Here's Riley Dixon now. He's been one of their few bright spots so far. This is brought in at the 21. 51 yards on the punt there. And out will come the offense as they take over.
Now this Chiefs offense gets set to go again. Well, they don't really need the points here, Charles, given what we're looking at on the scoreboard, but they've scored on 3 consecutive possessions, 3 consecutive drives.
A fight for it, and this is caught. It's caught indeed. And they're going to have this way down deep in Denver territory. A big play there for KC. 61 yards. Mahomes going to throw. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
But Charles, they're still airing it out at this point despite that huge lead. And some people may be saying, well, why are they throwing the football? These guys, I guess, are just padding their stats at this point.
Yeah, there are a lot of big grins, I think, from people in their families, from themselves. You're exactly right. Pad the stats when you get an opportunity. It'll certainly help you come contract time.
And give them another 6. It's caught for a touchdown, and the blowout continues. They seemingly just continue to score at will, and as great as it's been for the offense, you got to feel for that defense down there.
I love how you use the word will, because both teams came into the game with the will to win, but one team has obviously imposed its will on the other and broken them, because what we're seeing right now, wow, that's a defense that's in tatters after what they faced in this ball game.
Here's the Chiefs kickoff unit now as they'll send this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Broncos offense now gets ready to head back onto the field.
See if they can put this drive in the end zone, Charles, because it's been a little bit of a rough go at times. They've had to punt the football a ton in this ball game because of stalled-out drives.
So are you saying that you're kind of tired of seeing the punter run out there and do his thing during this game? Is that what you're trying to say?
Well, I mean, I'm okay with it. I have a feeling that this offense, they don't want to see the punter again.
And frankly, the punter doesn't want to run out there anymore himself. He would love to see his offense put together a drive and give his leg a rest.
Quick throw there is incomplete.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Nix.
And that is incomplete. As this one moves towards its conclusion, another incomplete pass there. Thoughts on the secondary? I mean, they seem to be pretty effective in this one.
Yeah, I thought that they've been absolutely outstanding. I mean, their job is to prevent touchdowns, and not a single touchdown is going on the board against them. Of course, they want to make it a total shutout, but hey, if you don't give up touchdowns, you got a heck of a chance to win.
And a nice job here on special teams. This will be down inside the 10 at the 8-yard line.
Absolutely love the flexibility of these punters. Their leg drive, able to get it way up in the air, and that allows their punt team to get down there and down it inside the 10 because they've had some time.
Interesting, Mahomes wants to throw it.
That's laid out deep for Rice. And this is going to fall to the ground, incomplete. That very nearly their 4th pick of the game. Instead, 2nd down.
Back to throw here.
That's laid out deep for Rice.
And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. They'll set up to throw. He's going deep for Brown.
And this one incomplete. And another throw that really could have been, maybe should have been intercepted. That would have been number 4. Instead, it's 4th down.
So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. And a fair catch called for and taken right on the midfield stripe. Yeah, call it 38 yards on the punt, no return. And this offense takes over in great shape right at the 50, 1st and 10. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. Now the first play of the drive there is incomplete.
Well, it just seems like all game long there hasn't been a lot of sync quarterback to wide receiver on this side of the football.
They haven't been on the same page, quarterback and receivers. Heck, they haven't been on the same grease board when you draw plays up. They haven't been on the same surface tablet that you look at on the sidelines. Nothing's worked for them. They've got to find a way to start matching each other's movements.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And my goodness, another interception.
And the Chiefs are going to take over here up near the 40.
Let's go, boys. Let's go.
Well, partner, I got to tell you, I'm trying to think of something positive to say for this offense, but I'd have to be a spin doctor for that one. This has been a tough performance to watch.
And I think it's hard at this point to actually identify what's really gone wrong. I guess the catch-all is everything. Doesn't sound like real sharp analysis, but I don't have much else for you.
And the scoreboard just lopsided, and it's been ugly from the get-go.
That's laid out deep for Rice.
And this will be caught. And the carnage continues. It's another touchdown.
But not much defensive resistance on that drive. And really, Charles, the way this offense has been humming, they haven't faced much defensive resistance the entire game.
Yeah, I think it's safe to say that one team, their defense did not wake up and make it to the stadium for this one. There may be some major changes on that side of the ball when we see them the next time out.
Here's the Chiefs kickoff unit now as they'll send this one away.
And he'll wisely just take a knee here, and this ball will come out to the 30-yard line. Denver's offense now set to go. CD, it's all window dressing at this point. I mean, the best they can do is in the game with a nice drive to maybe build some momentum to move forward into their next contest.
Yeah, and with how lopsided this game has been, even one score might not do a lot of cosmetic good on the scoreboard, partner, because it's just about looking forward at this point. Get a touchdown here, give yourself some positive momentum and reps to focus on when you get back to practice in the next couple of days.
And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. The Chiefs quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts. That'll be their third and final stoppage here as we step aside.
Throwing on 1st and 10 is Nix. Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete. Another throw there off the mark, and obviously he's battled all of the interceptions. Things just haven't been true to form for him. I don't know. What do you think's going on out there, CD?
That's a great question, and my suspicion is he's been coached really well to not show that he's having a problem. You know, they always tell you no matter what, you keep throwing the football with confidence. Well, we're not seeing a confident thrower right now. He's off balance, the passing game's off balance, and the defense is taking advantage.
12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another first down.
Nix to throw again. And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
Nice progress down the field was halted by that incompletion. They could try for some safe yards here to get things moving again, or keep throwing it and pushing it downfield to try and pick up bigger yardage.
And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
Another pass attempt, another incompletion. You figure defensively, you're in the fourth quarter here. You've held a team under 100 yards passing. You've done your job.
Especially in today's NFL, which is truly a pass.
And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he's across for the touchdown. Too little, too late. But he does get in for 6.
No wonder you're grinning. You just beat me in our fantasy league.
Indeed I did, my good man. Will Lutz on for the point after. And they make the score a little bit more respectable here in our final quarter of play. So that one, an 8-play drive. It spans 75 yards.
And Cortland Sutton able to finish things off with the touchdown reception. And a good kick pays off as he's only able to get this out past the 10-yard line.
And the Chiefs offense ready to go again. They came into this one with a vision, Charles, and it has played out exactly as they had hoped, if not even better. They've got the huge lead here, and now the football for the final moments of the fourth.
Yeah, and it was apparent that they were the better team, right? We figured that out pretty early, but give them a lot of credit for staying with it. They didn't stumble around out there. They didn't create a lot of errors for themselves because they were the superior team. They took care of business and closed them out pretty quickly.
And it's incomplete. And now we're down to 10 seconds. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. That's laid out deep for Rice. And that is caught one-handed. Oh, my, he pulled it in. It's a big play there for the Chiefs. 73 yards. Well, fans usually love to see scoring, and there was no shortage of it today. What a dominant showing from an offense that was truly playing at an elite level in this contest.
Partner, this game was over a long time ago, and you noticed they did not want to slow down anything. Absolutely a dream scenario for everyone on that offense, and they took advantage of every second. Guaranteed popcorn for everyone in their film session.
So that's a wrap for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gunn. And this has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. For more, check us out at easports.com. The Chiefs victorious here as we say so long from Arrowhead.
Thank you guys for tuning in. We'll be right back with some more exciting episodes of Power Rank. Oh, no. No, but we'll be back with some more stuff later on. Hope you guys enjoyed this little bit of Madden. It was kind of saddened how we did that team there. But, next time they should work on their catching and passing. It might help. All right. Y'all have a good evening. And I did say good day to you. Good day, sir.